What's good? What's good? So, Tony, you Keith Thurman, Jaron beats Ennis, and these young fighters need to put respect on his name because he ain't no gatekeeper. This is what Keith Thurman had to say. He's not a gatekeeper, and he'll school these young fighters, and they need to put some respect on his name. And for Jaron Bruce Ennis to send a contract, is this cap coming from Keith Thurman? Is this all cap? Will Keith Thurman actually take the fight with Jaron Bruce Ennis? Will he price himself out in the fight with Jaron Bruce Ennis? Artwork was in like he said you know, he's not going to talk about it. These young fighters they keep talking about it, but they need to, send him the contract. Jay Watch 4 was going to. He said these young fighters need to send him the contract and stop talking about it. Uh, I ain't seen no contract. That's what Keith Thurman keeps saying. I ain't seen no contract. I ain't seen no contract. Right? That's what he keeps saying. But isn't Keith Thurman an A-side? You know, these are things that happen when, they can, you know, they can trick the fans. Stunner Breezy, what's going on? Uh, and here's the thing: Keith Thurman, if he really wanted to fight Jerron Bruce Ennis, he could just tell Al Hammond, Steven Espinosa, "Hey, I'm free." First of all, Keith Thurman knows that Errol Spence ain't gonna fight him. Frank Lawson is gonna. He already knows this. Kevin Jones is gonna. Errol Spence is not gonna fight him, so he's using Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford, anchor. And what I mean by anchor, the fact that there seems to be little to no movement with Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. Although we did get an announcement that the fight could be announced very soon and take place in November, right? Well, Keith Thurman is using it as a way to not negotiate and make this fight happen with Jerron Boots because listen, he's the ace. He's saying that he only won big fights in championship fights. Well, there's only two champions. Nat King Cole Jr. is gonna. There's only two champions in the sport of boxing right now in the welterweight division. That's Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. They negotiate trying to fight each other. So how are you gonna Calo Cooler is gonna yeah, I'm at the airport, so I wanted to talk to y'all. Ethiopian eyes, what's going on, great brother? I'm at the airport in heading to Phoenix. So then I'm heading to Las Vegas. Las Vegas and Arizona. Here I come. So anyway, Keith Thurman knows that he could very well easily make this fight. He knows there's only two champions, and that's Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford, right? That's the fight that everybody wants to see. That's the fight that Errol Spence won. That's the fight that Terrence Crawford won. He knows that Errol Spence, Brent Lawson was going to. He knows that Errol Spence has no interest in fighting him. First of all, Errol Spence already stated that he got one fight left, and that's the fight with Farrell Life. What's going on? And that's the fight with Terrence Crawford. Salute to you, Farrell Life. Appreciate you. And that's Terrence Crawford, Cookie Monster. What's going on? So Keith Thurman is very much so aware of this, right? He said that he wanted to fight in July. So why aren't you pushing for a fight with the? You going to school these young fighters, and then this is what gets me, right? He said, "I already schooled one of these young fighters." What young fighter you schooled? What young fighter did Keith Thurman school? He said, "I already schooled one of these young undefeated." Who? Who did Keith Thurman school? He didn't school no young fighters. Every 81st Street is gonna. What young fighters did Keith Thurman school? I'm confused. Yeah, Sean Porter and Danny Garcia is the same age as him. So what young fighter did he school? SBP 98. What's going on? He said Barrios don't count. Barrios is coming off a knockout loss, and he was a junior welterweight and moved up his first fight at welterweight against Keith Thurman. How is he schooling Ahmad AB was going to kill a mini confirm was going to. I got to paraphrase the name. So how did he school Mario Barrios? Sherman Kelly was going to. Keith Thurman, Mario Barrios was coming off a knockout loss to a super featherweight at junior welterweight and made his debut at welterweight, coming off a knockout loss, dropped 3 times and getting knocked out by Tank Davis to fight Keith Thurman for his first world title. Loyal to the game, boxing talk was good. Go subscribe to my brother, loyal to the game, boxing talk. King Alpha, aka Big South, was good. Right? So how did Keith Thurman school? What young fighter did he school? How does Mario Barrios count? This is the problem. We be, Keith Thurman, these be the narratives people be creating in the sport of boxing, and they be making it seem, making fiction reality. Keith Thurman know very well he ain't fighting Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. Conor Ben is capping too. Black Legend is going to. Conor Ben is capping too. Let me tell you something. Conor Ben is capping. Right now, Conor Ben could have fought Jaron Ennis as well. Why is you fighting a catchweight fight above junior middleweight? I understand the storyline between Chris Eubanks Sr. and Nigel Benn, the fathers of the two fighters, right? And so it's a money grab. Again, like I told you guys last night, when the fans start to see that it's about money and it's not about legacy, that's a problem. When the fans start to see it's about money, Stedman Patrick, what's going on? Where you been at? He said, LOL Cap, this is a history fight. How is it a history fight? Donald Favors, what's going on? Tom Rice, what's going on? How is it a historic fight? Please explain to me. Their fathers was historic fighters. What did Conor Ben and Chris Eubank Jr. achieve? This not. What are we talking about here? Moses Guzman, what's going on? Moses Guzman, let me write you up. How is it a historic event? How is it a historic fight? Because their fathers are historic fighters? What are you talking about? So Michael Jordan's son and Magic Johnson's son play basketball game is historic because their fathers is legends? Guillermo Maldonado is going to. That don't make them legends. They ain't legends. Steve Freezer is going to. So it's all cap because they building it based off of what their fathers did, not based off of what they did. So that's cap. That's all cap. If I'm doing something based off of what my father did, not based off of what I did, then I'm capping. So it's all cap. How is it historic? How is it legendary? How is it iconic? What did Chris Eubanks Jr. and what did Nigel Benn do? I mean, Chris Eubanks and Conor Benn. What did they achieve? Who did they beat? What have they done? But regardless of what he's saying, that sounds good. But he's fighting Dungeon Talk. What's going on? He said he'll fight Virgil Ortiz next. Talib Cunningham, what's going on? But he's fighting at 156. So he completely jumped over 154, the junior middleweight division, to 156. Chris Eubanks fight at 160. He come down 4 pounds. How is that? First of all, how is that even? Mastermind, what's going on? Tim Robinson, what's going on? Patrick Bell, what's going on? Darwin Williams, what's going on? And here we go tricking the fans, telling the fans this is a historic event because you got two names of legends, two last names of legends. So now, this is not a good move on the part of Eddie Hearn. Tone Nice was going to. This is not a good. This is not a good business decision on the part of Eddie Hearn. And furthermore, right, like I told you guys, you know, Conor Ben didn't achieve anything at welterweight, nothing. He should be looking to fight welterweights to make a name for himself at the welterweight division. Jeff Pierre Lewis was going to not just look to bounce around to make a dollar. That kills the sport. That hurts the sport. It ain't good for the sport. There's weight classes for a reason. There's weight classes for a reason. It's a money grab on the part of everybody. Jerry Alexander was going to, Kumanani confirmed. That's a money grab on the part of everybody. Chris Eubanks Jr. should be ashamed of himself. There's champions. Antonio MMA was going to, there's champions right there in his division, and he's looking to fight a welterweight that did nothing. Just simply because he has the last name of a rival of his father. Steve Austin is coming. I just want y'all to think about this. We'll complain. Everybody complains about Jake Paul. Yeah, but SBV 98. Even though I'm not, he shouldn't fight. He shouldn't be fighting Demetrius Andre for no $1 million either. John Doe is gonna. That ain't good either. $1 million. What? To fight Demetrius Andre? That's terrible. I ain't fighting Demetrius Andre for no $1 million either. That ain't good either. Ashante L7 was going on. Him fighting Demetrius Andre for $1 million is terrible too. You're gonna tell me you're gonna tell me that uh, uh, these young fighters, Chip O'Malley is fighting for Ryan Garcia just fought for $2 million or something. You're gonna fight Chris Eubanks Jr. versus Demetrius Andre for $1 million? Yeah, man, that's terrible. How much you think he's gonna get after taxes and after paying everybody? So he gonna fight Demetrius Andre for $650,000? Are you kidding me? Trippy Dodge is gonna. You understand? Gang over. It's gonna. So he gonna fight Demetrius Andre for $650,000. In what world? And the worst part about it is Demetrius Andre is bragging about it, talking about, oh man, yeah man, we had $1 million, man. It's me again. We had $1 million on the table for Eubanks Jr. What? He should have been ashamed of himself even saying such a thing. Demetrius Andre should have been ashamed of himself even saying that. Dave Dollars, Grand Rising thing. Sherman Callahan was going to. Michael Mann was going to. Hey, I'm at the airport. Man. I'm waiting to catch my flight. He should be ashamed of himself. It's me again. You know, we got $1 million. Ahmad is Ahmad. What's going on, great brother? Shut up and laugh. What's going on? Brian never stop, Michael Manning. What you mean you gonna fight him for $1 million? $1 million? Pat Greedy was going on. No, I'm not bored. I just wanted to tap in with the people before I jump on the flight. That's all. George Kambosos in his first. Yeah, I'm on my way to Arizona. George Kambosos in his first. Antoine Martin was going on. George Kambosos in his first. Sam Stafford was going on. Appreciate you, brother. Jonathan Kurtz was going on. Sam Stafford, I appreciate you. Now, just think about this. Kambosos and Teofimo Lopez. For Kambosos' first title opportunity, he got. I want y'all to think about this. Kambosos' first title opportunity, he got 1.2 or 1.3 million. You telling me 2 world champions is gonna fight for $1 million? Joe 123 Wilson is gonna. Showtime the God Kaz is gonna. Y'all didn't hear what I said, so let me say it to you again. George Kambosos fought Teofimo Lopez as the challenger for $1.2 million. His first title opportunity. You're gonna have two world champions that are big names. Jesus Castro, what's going on? You're gonna have two world champions. Nitty G, my brother, what's going on? Dungeon Talk, appreciate you, great brother. Right? You're gonna have two world champions that are big names. One is undefeated two division champion. One is a superstar in the UK. DJ Black Charles Music is gonna Adrian Vet is gonna and they're gonna fight for $1 million. Come on, man. And then you have the undefeated. I want to get this. The undefeated two division champion is bragging about them fighting for 1 million and acting like it's a lot of money. And acting like it's some money. Hey man, we got the money for you, man. Take what? Hey, bro, bro. I'll be wondering what these fighters be thinking inside the square circle. King Judah, what's going on, great brother? Dwayne Yosef, what's going on? Go subscribe to my brother inside the square circle, King Judah. I be really baffled and thinking like, what do these fighters be thinking? Like, what are their teams thinking? $1 million? $1 million for Chris Eubanks Jr. Mo 2013 is going on. For Chris Eubanks Jr. versus Demetrius Andrade? Are you kidding me? Come on, man. Come on, man. That sounds ridiculous. Red House 409 was going on. Great Grand Rising King. That sounds ridiculous. And Demetrius Andrade should have been, he should feel ashamed that he even said that. Ahmad is Ahmad. Demetrius Andrade should be ashamed that he even said such a thing publicly. $1 million? How much you think that? Let me ask you a question, right? King Alfred, aka Big South, what's going on? Think about this, right? How much you think Big old 29 was going on? How much you think? Now watch this now. How much you think Andre is going to get to fight Conor Benn? Conor Benn ain't never been a world champion, never fought for a world title. How much you think Andre going to get to fight? I mean, Chris Eubanks going to get to fight. Hey, Dub, what's going on? Nigel Bailey, what's going on? Shout out to my boy Blue Blood from Dallas, Texas. Salute to Dallas, Texas. Shep 24, T Hunt, what's going on? Do you think Chris Eubanks Jr. is only going to get $1 million to fight Conor Benn? No. Fighting Quads, what's going on? Grand Rising. The Intrepid Man, what's going on? Salute to the Philippines. Shouts out to the Philippines. Do you think he's going to get only $1 million? I'm sure he's going to get well over $1 million to fight Conor Benn. T Hunt, the Russell will never stop. Victor Torres, what's going on? I don't know what he was doing, but even if he was trolling, he made himself look bad. Stevie Neal, what's going on? We got 250 people. We should have 250 likes. We got 80 likes. Smash the like button. Even if he was trolling, that was terrible because you ain't fighting. And told him out, my brother. Salute to the 513. Russell Hall, that's a fact. Like I don't even get that. Like what goes in? Let's say that was the case. He was trolling. Like he was just. But you made yourself look bad because you ain't acting. 24 in. What's going on? If you copy Mr. Shelton, my brother, what's going on? Is it cold in New York right now? Nah, no. It's right. This morning it was like 81 degrees when I woke up. Tip O'Malley, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, "Yo, Blue, I'm in Greenville, South Carolina, trying to buy some tickets for the event in the A, 2 hours away from Atlanta, down I-85. See Money B hold Blue down against Scotty. Yeah. Oh, what he said? I ain't even seen the Scott. I'm so done with that dude. Like, come on. He's still making nonsense videos talking about, oh, Blue is upset, bro. I don't have that type of mentality, brother. Hey, Dub, brother in the super chat, he said, think Thurman can give Boots any kind of problems. Yeah, in the beginning, once Boots gets comfortable, man, that dude is pure common. See, he's just what I told you guys. Capping. Fabian Terry, what's going on? Where did he put his money where his mouth is for the challenge? No. He's still running around putting my name in titles. Talking about Blues upset with old clips of his like, bro. Copy the kid, what's going on? Salute to you, Copy the kid. Greg Abernathy, what's going on? Thurman ain't gonna fight him. Yeah, mine is a mine. Straight out of a comic book. Straight out of a comic book. All that talking and still, bro, did you accept the challenge? No. Did you set the debate? No. But you run around putting my name. I don't need to put your name in the title. I ain't trying to cap it for what? I could take off 6 months of work and right now and don't have to do nothing. And this and this. So why you put my name in? I don't even talk about you no more. You're old news. Cornelius Burnett. Penny, what's going on? So why you still put my name in your title? Because you cap. Because you want to get attention. Just think about this. He continues to put my name in his titles, right? Hey, Ahmad Zaman, think about this. He continues to put my name in his titles. I never mentioned his name one time. Not one time did I ever mention his name. I didn't put it in the titles, and I never even mentioned his name at all. Mike Brown, what's going on? Never. Look at all my streams. I've never even mentioned his name. So who's capping? Not once did I mention his name. People was asking me, who are you talking about? They don't even know who I'm talking about. So who's capping? Who's trying to build their name off of whose reputation? You trying to build DVJ 600. So you trying to build your name and your brand off my reputation. I ain't talked about this dude since we did that, since I did that live stream days ago. Punch on 412 was going on. Dr. Pablo said was going on. But yet he's still taking old clips from when I went on his channel a week ago. Greg Abernathy was going on and putting it in his chat, in his title, and then taking old clips like it's updated because you capping. But I don't even be on here like that. Ain't that what he said? I don't even be on here like that. So why every time I turn around, you're on here like that? Inside the square circle, my brother King Judah in the super chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, dude using your name for clout like Ryan Garcia keep using the Tank name for clout. Facts. Big Cup of Joe, what's going on? But King Judah, see, this is the difference. And go subscribe to my brother Inside the Square Circle with King Judah. But King Judah, see, this is the difference. I'm not going to allow it to happen. I never even mentioned this dude's name. Never. And I stopped even talking about it. I didn't even think about it until the brother just mentioned it right now. So just think, you putting my name in title. I ain't never mentioned your name in no title. There's the difference. There's levels to this. You on level one, and I finished the game. You on level one, and I have finished the game. I'm on a whole different chapter, bro. Mr. VA Fitter was gonna. Yeah, he talking all that. I could take 6 months off. Look at him, bro. That's clown. That's clownish behavior. Low D's TV, BBG was good. So just think, I ain't entertaining. Mia Forever's coming. I'm talking about Keith Thurman and Jaron Ennis. Six Strong TV, where you been at? So anyway, Keith Thurman is, pretending, that he can't just go ahead and accept this fight with Jaron Ennis. He can accept the fight with Jaron Ennis. Keith Thurman is not comfortable fighting Jaron Ennis or any of these young guys. Keith Thurman is looking to cash out. That's the reason why Keith Thurman is telling the world. And when he did that interview, oh, I want to do, appreciate you, Lil D's TV. Oh, I want the biggest money. He got to have the money now all of a sudden. I thought Keith Thurman, I got to owe and I ain't afraid to let it go. Don't duck me, son. Don't duck me, son. And Keith, I love you, but you know you got it right now. Don't duck me, son. Nah, Trey, baby, what's good, great brother? How you feeling tonight? Don't duck me, son. Don't duck me, son. I got an O and I ain't afraid to let it go. Now, what happened with that talk? Now, he went from I got an O and I ain't afraid to let it go. He lost the O. And now, he lost the O. Jonathan Peely is going to porpoise, is going to tap, is going to. He lost the O, and now he talking about money. Huh? Because you're looking to cash out. This is the thing. They think that the boxing fans are so naive and so absent-minded that they can tell us anything. They think they can tell the boxing fans anything. They think they can tell us the fans anything they want. That's how bright they think the boxing fans are. You went from I got an O and I ain't afraid to let it go. You lost the O and now you're talking about money. Okay, so you talking about a retirement plan. Oh, I ain't looking to fight. Yeah, do your thing, great brother, non-trade baby. Keep grinding. Stormy B man, my brother, what's good with you, great brother? Go subscribe to my brother Stormy B man. What's good with you, Stormy? I appreciate you, Stormy. Yeah, I'm on my way to Arizona and then to Vegas. I'm going to Arizona for the Mickey Bay Tevin Farmer fight, and then I'm going right to Vegas from there. When the fight is over, I'm going right to Vegas for the Teofimo Lopez fight and do some meetings. Then I'll be back. No name Renaissance Dad was gonna. Then I'll make my way back home. Uh, they had some restrictions and things happen that prevented it. Bravo Winston was gonna. Bravo Winston was gonna. So now this is how smart they think the fans are, right? God bless you, great brother. So they think that Keith Thurman thinks that we ain't paying attention. That bro, you looking for a retirement plan. That's why you talking about fighting the big fights because those are big checks, big block. What's going on? Those are big money checks. Those are big paychecks. You can push it off as legacy fights, right? You can mask the fact that you're looking for a retirement check as, oh, this is a legacy fight. I'm looking to be a world champion again. No, you're not. Tony, what's going on? He's not looking to be a world champion again. He's not. He's just looking for that big fight, that big check. Period. And I love Keith Thurman. Keith, I'm a fan of yours. But we can see what happens, brother. Let's call it spade a spade. Stop it. Stop it. You're telling us, they love to tell us that tuna fish is steak. They love to tell us tuna fish is steak and think, right, what's going on? And think we just that naive, fly paper is going to. They tell us tuna fish is steak all the time, like we don't understand, and we might leave your peace, blessings, Queen Grand Rising to it. That we just don't, we just that absent minded that we don't understand that tuna fish ain't steak. Bro, I know when it's tuna fish and I know when it's steak. You already talking about you want to school these young fighters. Okay, so school them then. School them then. School them. Fight Boots Ennis and school them then. Fight Boots Ennis and school them then. Take them to school first. Let's see. My brother CB Sports TV, Carl Burrell in the building. Go ahead and school them. What's the definition? What's going on? Batty Rich, blessings in the super chat. Keith Styling, get him a beat. Facts. Come on, man. Let me tell you something, right? Who is Keith Thurman going to fight? Anthony Rose is going to. Who is Keith Thurman going to fight? Just think about this now. I want y'all to think about this. If he really wanted to build his legacy and make a name, Sean Porter is retired. Danny Garcia moved up in weight. Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford looking to fight each other. These young dudes is calling you out. Fight one of them. It should be easy work. No, what happens is Keith knows that he's looking to get money that's not realistic fighting a guy like Jaron Ennis or Virgil Ortiz or Conor Ben or anybody, right? Because of his name. I'm Keith Thurman. I don't put it past him, Greg Abernathy. I don't put it past him. He fight Blair Carl. I don't put it past him. That's really a reality. Monopoly Inc. Music is gonna. That's really a reality that he could actually fight Blair Cobbs. Like, bro, you gonna school. First of all, you told us you didn't know, and there's a pattern. And I love Keith Thurman, but there's a pattern. I gotta call a spade a spade. He did the same thing with Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence that he's doing with these young fighters. Now, I'm sure he'll look at Virgil Ortiz because stylistically, he's his style. Virgil Ortiz style is more tailor made. He's aggressive and flat footed, and he's not very fast. Carlos Colton was going to K Mac Webb was going to. He's not very fast. Appreciate you, K Mac. Gerard M was going to. So Virgil Ortiz style can give Keith Thurman an advantage because he's quicker on his feet. You know, Virgil Ortiz, Chantel Hill, Kate Corder is going to. Virgil Ortiz style is similar to Mario Barrios. He just got more power, and he's he has a higher ring IQ. But stylistically, the SS family is going to. Virgil Ortiz, Michael James 616 is going to great brother. Virgil Ortiz style and Mario Barrios style are very similar. Virgil Ortiz is a better version of Mario Barrios. That's a fight Keith Thurman could take and win. He's going to be. He knows his athletic ability, his his ability to box, his ability to move. Those things, Jordan Jackson is going to down. Is going to. But he also knows there's still a risk because if Virgil Ortiz catches him with his power and goes to the body, he goes to the body very well. But Virgil Ortiz can be predictable at times. PGA's big dog is going to. He can be predictable. So Keith Thurman, a fat cat shadow boxing, is going to. But Jaron Ennis, who's athletic, who's fast, and can catch up to him, or Rashidi Ellis, Todd Smith was going to, Buki Brown was going to, the Bobo was going to. But Rashidi Ellis and Rashidi Ellis and uh, uh, um, Jaron Ennis, Stephen Barrios is going to. Stanionis, listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I hope Stanionis take the fight with Boots Ennis, but I think he's capping. I think he's avoiding. I think his team is avoiding Boots. I think it's a team of, as we feel, what's going to. I think they avoided Boots. They avoided Boots. I've heard that they're looking to make Stanionis versus Cody Crowley. Wayne Davis is going to. That Stanionis team don't want to accept the fight with Boots, and he can fight Cody Crowley. Legendary Outcast is going to. That he can fight Cody Crowley. They ducking Boots. Cody Crawley asked for $10 million to fight Boots. Are you kidding me? Cody Crawley, Miss Joette, peace, blessings, queen. How you doing today? Miss Joette, you know the grind never stops. Never stops. Yeah, so Iron Event, what's going on? So these dudes are pricing themselves out. They don't want to fight Boots. And it's amazing, right? That you'll get all these people, all these, I don't get it, right? I'm only, um, I'm only here so I don't get found. What's going on, great brother? Yeah, Miss Joette, the grind never stops. Got to be great. Teach, what's going on? So now think about this, right? Knockout Boxing 86 TV, my brother. Go subscribe to my brother, Knockout Boxing 86 TV. Knockout dropped the link in the chat. He said, "What up, Blue? Hope all is well with you, my brother." Yes, sir, King. I appreciate what you do, man. I love your channel, man. I always watch the replays when I don't catch it. So salute to my brother, Knockout. Knockout dropped the link in the chat. Giselle James, what's going on? So these dudes, man. I'm hearing that Cody Crowley and Stadium owners could be on the undercard. Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford, if it get made. That's bad. David Jackson, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said Keith will touch Boots a lot. He will look regular, but I still got Boots winning. No, he won't. No, he won't. No, he won't. David Jackson, no, he won't. Man, I bought a bagel from the bagel store, stood online for 45 minutes, and don't even want it hard. Crazy 03, what's going on, great brother? Let me rent you up. I stood on the line for a bagel and don't even want it. Sleepy Houses, what's going on? Jay Lee, what's going on? Styles make fights. Can Keith Thurman have success against Boots Ennis? For sure. Keith Thurman is a great fighter. He got great skills. You understand? Mystic Mesa, what's going on? He got great skills. But this is what Keith Thurman is doing. This is what he's doing. JV, what's going on? Hey Yoko, what's going on? This is what Keith Thurman is doing, right? Keith Thurman is the real Son Jay. What's going on? Okay, taking the school. I agree. So this is what Keith Thurman is doing. Oh man, I'm waiting. The worst thing that could happen was the WBC making him the title eliminator, making the winner him and Barrios the mandatory. That's the worst thing that could happen because now he's going to use it to his advantage. Oh well, yeah, I'm in line, so now I'm waiting for the winner of this fight. Meanwhile, they ain't trying to fight him. Steve Washington is going to. They're trying to force Errol Spence to fight Keith Thurman. Errol Spence has told us 10,000 times. It ain't happening. Keith Thurman talking about Errol Spence had a change of heart. When? Down and out of 67-year-old G Grant, triple OG in the building. Yeah, I am triple OG. I'm going to two fights, actually. I'm going to Mickey Bay, Tevin Farmer on Friday. Bro, Unique, what's going on? And then I'm going to Teofimo Lopez on Saturday. Teofimo Lopez on Saturday. And I'm going to Mickey Bay, Tevin Farmer on Friday. Or should I say Friday and then Saturday. Marcus E, what's going on? Godspeed, King. Godspeed to you, King. Calvin Ringo, what's going on, great brother? Hey, we got 350 people. Let's hit 350 likes. Smash the like button. How we ordered the Mickey Bay fight. Man, I'll drop the link when I touch that in Phoenix. I think it's a tough fight for Lopez. Possibly. What's going on, great brother? How you feeling, King? Blue, what network Mickey fighting on? Miss Joette, I'll have the link for you when I get to Phoenix. Maya Egypt, I appreciate you, Queen, 1,000%. When I get to Phoenix, I'll drop the link for Mickey Bay telephone. Bobo is on it. He's not training Devin right now because he focused on his own career. I'm sure when he get a chance, he help assist training Dev. Not right now, though. Yeah, I have the information. And I need y'all to go to ppv.bokprime.com. You can buy the fight right now. My brother CB Sports TV, Carl Burrell in the building. Go to ppv.bokprime.com. September 30th, Atlanta, Georgia. Brian Norman Jr. Y'all know I just signed Brian Norman Jr. with my partners, BOK Prime. Go to bokprime.com. You can buy the fight right now. You can order the fight right now, $20. ppv.bokprime.com. Go to ppv.bokprime.com. $140. He'll be fighting at junior welterweight 140. So go to ppv.bokprime.com. Not gonna lie, Keith Thurman legacy is slipping. It's slipped. It slipped. Greg Abernathy, I appreciate you, brother. It slipped. He's letting it go. The more and more I look at these boxers, the more and more I think that legacy don't care. They don't. It doesn't matter for them when they retire anymore. I used to think legacy mattered. Edward Croft, what's going on? I think that now fighters are not concerned with legacy. They're more concerned with money. Prince H, what's going on? They're more concerned with money. They're not concerned with legacy no more. They don't care how they're viewed when the game is over. And I understand that you want finances, you want to uh, uh, um, be able to secure your family and your future and things of that nature. But you should want to do both. Bill Ladder, what's going on? You should want to do both. Fighters can't. Everybody, it's amazing, right? Everybody wants to be like Floyd, but they don't know how to do it. Winston McFarlane, my brother in Super Chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. My Super Chat been blocked for over a month. I had to use a different account, shaking my head. Blue, what's up? Sending good energy your way. Much love. Much love to you, King. Yeah, they messing with my channel and things of that nature. They don't want y'all to support me. They don't want y'all to support me. Not at all. So yeah, stylistically, Keith Thurman understands that Jaron Boots Ennis is a bad style matchup. Jaron Boots Ennis is very rangy. He's very big. He's very athletic. He's very fast. And he has power in both hands. Jaron Boots Ennis can catch up to Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman knows he gets caught to the body or he's vulnerable. You understand? Steve Megan was going to. Keith Thurman is vulnerable to the body. He gets caught to the body and he shows that he's hurt bad to the body. He's not going to be able to avoid Jaron Boots Ennis like he did Mario Barrios or like he did Josito Lopez and Manny Pacquiao. He's not going to be able to do that. John Nelson niggas, what's up, baby boy? I love you, kid. My son in the building. I'll come back. I'll be back on. It'll be Monday morning to you in New York. Mystic Mesa, what's going on? When I get back, it'll be Monday morning. Late Sunday night, Monday morning, son. Raw Fast, what's going on? So Keith Thurman knows. When he got hurt by Manny Pacquiao, he got hurt by Manny Pacquiao. He got hurt by Mario Barrios. He got hurt by Josito Lopez. He's more athletic than him. William Quick was gonna. He's quicker than they are. He's quicker than they are. Bobo, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, doesn't it feel like Eddie Hearn is repeating history by putting Conor Benn in the Chris Eubanks at this point in his career? Exactly what he's doing. James Jeffrey's going on. But Bobo is actually worse because Conor Benn never even fought for a world title, nor has he been a world champion. At least Kell Brook was a world champion. Kell Brook was considered top 2 best welterweights. It was Kell Brook and Keith Thurman. Money Marcus was going on. It was Keith Thurman Uh, 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 um, what's goody with your money, Marcus? How you feeling, King? It was Keith Thurman and Kell Brook as the two champions, the two guys to beat. The big fight was Kell Brook and Keith Thurman until Errol Spence beat Kell Brook, and Kell Brook lost to Triple G. Tank Green, G-Man, what's going on? Monte, what's going on? Therapeutic HC Podcast, what's going on? You understand what I'm saying? Blue is the platform for your event on Roku. No, it's on blkprime.com. Somebody put the link in the chat. ppv.blkprime.com. PPV, let me see if I can write it. Let me see. I can't pin it. Roderick Jackson, let's go. ppv.blkprime.com. Go to ppv.blkprime.com. Again, ppv.blkprime.com. You can buy it right now. Andre P was going to Soto Cross put something on Thurman too. That's what I said. Oh no, I didn't say Soto Cross. Josito Lopez, Manny Pacquiao, not Israel. What's going on? Josito Lopez, Manny Pacquiao, and Mario Barrios. They both hurt him. They both hurt him bad. Oh, I can't put that. There you go. Go to ppv.blkprime.com. You can buy it September 30th. We signed Brian Norman Jr. He will be fighting September 30th. Demetrius Bright, what's going on? So go to ppv.blkprime.com. But at least Kell Brook was a world champion. He was considered the best fighter in the world. One of the best welterweights in the world, right? Um, Jay Wash for what's going on? Conor Benn has achieved absolutely nothing in the sport of boxing. Nothing. Zero. Zilt. Nothing. He's achieved absolutely nothing. He's never been a world champion. He just had step-up fights. Big Money Walt, Daddy Ice. What's going on, great brother? He just had step-up fights. He went from Chris Algieri and Adrian Granados and to fighting Chris Eubanks at middleweight. Come on, man. Come on, man. Do you have to subscribe to the app before you can buy the fight? No, but you can buy the fight, King. But Miss Joel, I expect you to be there in person. Oz Boss and Deuce Deuce. Kind of who? He hasn't earned that just yet. Nope. I expect to see a lot of my peopleizations in person, but I have the tickets and all that information for y'all. But Conor Ben, why would he? She said, "Oh, LO, yeah, right." See, so why would he jump up to 156? For because it's two names. There's legends. Their fathers was legends. Nigel Ben was a legend. Okay, Nigel Ben was a legend. Uh, uh, um, Chris Eubank Sr. was a legend. They ain't legends. Shawai Allah 77. Peace of us, Queen. How you doing today? Corrientes Davis, what's going on? What up, Blue? Damn you. New Yorkers really don't sleep. Nah, the grind never stops. Never ever stops. Ever, ever, ever. Forever, ever? Forever, ever? Forever too long. Yeah, the grind never stops, great brother. Never ever. New Yorkers don't sleep. Nope. It's the city that don't sleep, and it's the city, it's the Russell. Yo, Blue, what's going on? Matchbox Entertainment. What's going on, great brother? Terrence Bar Lady, my brother. What's good with you? Top of the AM, King Grand Rising. D Martin, what's good with you? Man, I was waiting online for this bagel, right? I waited online for a bagel for 40 minutes. Got the bagel and don't even want it. It's hard and stiff. GG Champ, 15, my brother. Man, it's big. It costs too much to throw it out because I'm in New York. I guess if I get hungry enough on this flight, then I'll munch on it. Luther Vandross. Yeah, I love Luther. It's 6:30 a.m. in Cali. Yeah. Yeah, Mod is a mod. Man, come on, man. Albert Gomez, what's going on? Look at it. Would you look at this? Ray Wilson's going. Travis touchdown, my brother. Nah. I'm just going to the airport. Heading to Phoenix. Look at it. Mel Yana, what's going on, great brother? Grand Rising, King. And we supposed to start boarding already. Yeah. 45 minutes for a bagel. And midnight. Where you at, Oz Boston? Smell good though. Oz Boston, where you at, bro? So it's almost midnight. Midnight. Rick Elizondo, what's going on? Salute to Dallas, Texas. Where you at this midnight, bro? You must be in Australia. I knew you was in Australia. See that? I knew you was in Australia. I knew it. Chaz Bleak 0573, what's good? Where you been at, bro? Tyrone Glassman, what's going on? Phoenix, Arizona. Phoenix, Arizona. Mickey Bay, Tevin Farmer. Then Coach Myers, what's going on? Blessing the Oz Boston Boosters. And you here every time I'm on live, you here, man. So that's much love and much support, bro. Cause I know you be up at some weird times supporting your boy Blue, huh? Now I think about it, Oz do showing me love, man. JJ the Aboriginal Flat Earther, what's good? Matchbox Entertainment rent you up. Welcome aboard. Jack John, what's going on? L Harper Reptile, what's going on? Derek Black, what's going on? Steven Bateman, my brother in the super chat. Salute, blue, salute to you, kid. Felix Mays, what's coming? Oh, I got San Diego. Oh, okay, Arizona. Hold on. Hey, Walt Willis, what's good, brother? Let's go online, people. Oh, Teofimo fighting in Vegas. I'm going from Arizona to Vegas, man. Arizona to Vegas. I'm about to cut the line. I'm about to cut the line. I'm about to cut the line. Look at that. You're gonna have your boy Blue on the back. Come on. Big Texas Clayton Smith, my brother. Thank you, man. about to cut the line. Something awful. About to cut the line. Yeah. You already know, man, Zamon. You already know, great brother. You know how we do. You already know. Yes, sir. Big money, Walt Daddy. Come on, pick it. What's going on? So yeah, man. Keith Thurman, he knows that. You know, if he get hurt to the body versus Boots, he can't stay away. Boots gonna stop him. Boots gonna stop him. You know what I'm saying? He can do that, and Keith Thurman views Boots as high risk, low reward. It's not high enough risk. I mean, high enough reward. Mickey 39, yeah. He's 38, I think. And so here's the thing, right? So here's the thing. He know that he can't stay away from Boots. Everyone who's on my brother Emmanuel H in the building, he know he's gonna have a hard time staying away from Boots. Boots combination, hand speed, size, too much to keep coming. It's too much. So it gotta be Thomas the Gazelle was gonna Ray Wilson was gonna it gotta be worth financially. Keith Thurman wanted to be worth his while. That's what happens.
Excuse me. Okay, sorry.
Mm-hmm. So Louis Plaza was feeling with you, brother. Ray Wilson was feeling Chris Brooks. What's up, brother? Ram Rising, man. Melville Money 11, my brother. Appreciate you. Usually Shiznit. Boston News DC. Salute.
All right. I gotta get
Blessings. I appreciate y'all 1000%, man. Starting up, always showing up, holding your boy Blue down, and showing me love. Oh, don't forget, today, we're going to have a very special guest on the show today. We're going to have a very special guest on the show tonight. So make sure y'all tap in tonight. I'm going to put up a post because the hours is throwing me off. So it'll be about probably 4 o'clock my time. So it'll be 4 o'clock. John J. Doe, what's going on? So it'll be 7 o'clock. Hey, Wavy 09, what's going on, great brother? It's probably going to be about 7 o'clock for y'all. West Coast will be 4 o'clock. East Coast is going to be 7 o'clock. Very special guest on. I was about to do Steve, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He says support, salute. Appreciate you, King. Appreciate you. Yeah. So let me get out of here. I appreciate y'all coming through, man. So make sure y'all tap in tonight. Make sure y'all spread the word. Share this. We'll be back tonight, 4 p.m. Small, I'm about to say small kids. Make sure y'all tune in, tap in tonight. We got a special guest on it. Y'all gonna enjoy this. Very special guest. All right. Salute to y'all. Blessings. Peace.